Let's discuss Deadlock's early game, also called the laning phase. If you started playing Deadlock recently, like yesterday perhaps, then you probably struggle in this phase of the game. I mean, it's probably the reason you clicked on this video in the first place, so let's fix that. If you're coming from hero shooters and don't have any experience with MOBA games, you'll have to start thinking a bit differently from how you normally do. To start, what are your goals in the laning phase with regards to the rest of the game? Goal 1 is to secure a soul advantage. You see the numbers underneath your character profile at the top of your screen? That's your net worth of souls. Souls are basically experience points, and they're also what you use to purchase items. You can see the number of souls you currently possess as this huge green number at the bottom left of your screen. You can also see how many souls the other players have, whether they're your teammates or opponents. And these numbers indicate the combined net worth of each team. At a very basic level, you should remember these two principles. You have more souls than your opponents? Good. They have more souls than you? That's, probably not good. This is why it's important to secure a lead, even small one, early on in the game. Gaining more souls faster means you level up faster, meaning your base stats are upgraded faster, and you can also upgrade your abilities faster. Additionally, you can buy more items for your build earlier. All of this means that, basically, if you secure a soul lead over your opponents, you will get stronger than them stats-wise, and it will make it more likely for you to be able to defeat them in a fight. That's goal 1. Goal 2 for the laning phase is to push for the enemy Guardian. The Guardian is this tower thing right here. Why do we need to destroy it? Well, because Deadlock is a MOBA, and in MOBA games, one of your main goals is typically to destroy towers. Practically though, defeating the Guardian allows your team to gain more map control, and it also allows your troopers to push further in. Oh, and it also gets rid of their shop right here. This takes slightly less precedence over goal 1 solely because the Guardian has a lot of damage resistance at the start of the game, which makes very early pushes quite ineffective. But this damage resistance decays over time, and it's something you'll want to work toward. So now, how do we achieve these two goals? I'll be giving you a concrete set of actions you can take to do so, and I'll also be explaining exactly how they help you. Okay, so one of your priorities is to kill the enemy troopers. First of all, this directly gives you souls. However, you should make sure to shoot these soul orbs that fly out of them when they die so you actually get the full value. More on this later. Killing the troopers also allows your own troopers to push forward, toward the enemy Guardian. Additionally, less enemy troopers means less things that can damage you, and in the early game, they can actually hurt a lot. The same goes for your own troopers, so the more of them you have alive, the more damage your opponents will have to take when they get close. Another priority is to deny your own troopers. Remember the soul orbs from killing the enemy troopers? Well, they also come out of your own troopers, and if you shoot them before your opponents can, you'll actually prevent them from getting all the souls they would have gotten from it, instead giving some of those souls to you. This helps you get a soul advantage because you're taking the souls that should have been for your opponents. Next, be aggressive. Aside from killing the enemy troopers and denying souls, try to do as much damage to your opponents as you can, within reasonable consideration of your own situation. Don't be afraid to get up close and personal to dish out some damage with your gun and your abilities, but don't linger too long either. You just need to do enough damage to get them to back off a bit. Bonus points if you kill them. Be mindful of your own HP, however, as this can very easily backfire if you don't play your skirmish as well. The reasoning for this is that, first, having your opponents back off can deprive them of the opportunity to kill your troopers and collect souls. Second, a player at low HP has a more limited capacity to defend their Guardian, giving you, your lane partner, and your troopers a counter opportunity to deal some damage to it. And if you manage to kill them, well, they'll probably miss an entire wave of your troopers, denying them all of the souls from it, and they'll be completely absent from the lane. If you kill both opponents in your lane, well, you get several free shots at the Guardian, and you can probably deal a significant amount of damage to it. Make sure to back off after emptying 1 or 2 mags, however, as the respawn timers at the start of the game are very short. And after skirmishing, you'll probably be missing some HP, your abilities might be on cooldown, and you do not want to be fighting a newly respawned opponent who has all their HP back. Next, try not to die. The person who killed you and anyone else nearby will earn souls from killing you, and you'll be absent from the lane while you're dead. You've got to remember that your presence in the lane matters a lot. Being absent will deprive you of even more souls, and your opponents will be able to do damage to your tower while you're gone. I'm gonna be making a more comprehensive video about not dying at some point, but for the laning phase, there are a few simple things you should keep in mind. First, avoid fights when there's still a lot of enemy troopers alive, because again, these things deal a lot more damage than you might expect in the early game. Second, be mindful of your positioning. Don't linger in one place for too long, especially not in your opponent's half of the lane. You can certainly hop in for a few seconds, that's part of being aggressive, but you gotta retreat after dumping your mag and your abilities on them and preserve your HP to make it a good trade. Unless, of course, you're somehow overwhelming them, then by all means keep up the pressure. As mentioned earlier, your presence in the lane is very important, and having to go back to base to reset your health is almost as bad as dying. So lastly, stay in lane as much as possible. This is why you should try and make use of any available ways to heal in lane. The most obvious of these is the medic trooper, which is this guy carrying a flag. When you kill it, will drop a healing orb which you can use to replenish your HP. Another way to recover your health in lane is to buy items like like healing right or extra regen. Additionally, some heroes have ways to heal themselves. For example, Mina's first skill, Rake, heals you per kill that you get with it. This doesn't only apply to heroes, so you can heal from killing troopers or neutrals with it as well. Another example would be Dynamo's Rejuvenating Aurora. Okay, let's do a quick recap. Your goals are 1. Secure a soul lead over your opponents. 2. Work on taking the enemy Guardian. Your priorities in the laning phase are kill enemy troopers, deny souls from your own troopers, be aggressive and take good trades by making your opponents lose more health than you do, hopefully killing them in the process, try not to die, and stay in lane as much as possible by making use of medic troopers, healing items, and hero abilities that sustain you in lane. And that's the basics of the laning phase for absolute noobs. Do hit the like button if this video helped you. I'll probably be making another video on the laning phase, this time for slightly more experienced noobs, so if you want to catch that one when it comes out, then you should definitely hit the subscribe button as well. I'll be seeing you soon.